Welcome to the latest edition of Patrol Abroad Plus. The first elected Filipino-Canadian councillor in Montreal, Quebec is now running for mayor of a borough in Montreal. Rowena Papasin has this report.
On the good sense of your future mayor, Stephanie Valenzuela.
34-year-old Stephanie Valenzuela, the first Filipino-Canadian councillor in Montreal, has set her sights on another leadership role, that of being borough mayor for Côte-des-Neiges NDG. After 4 years as a councillor, Valenzuela decided it's time for her to take a direct hand in improving the lives of the borough's residents. She said this can only happen if she is elected as mayor.
You can always have an impact as a city councillor. It's just that your impact is limited depending on, whether or not your party is the party in power at the borough level, if you have a majority. But if you're the sitting mayor, if you're the duly elected mayor, you have way more weight in terms of how you can choose the direction that your borough moves forward.
The Côte-des-Neiges NDG borough is close to Valenzuela's heart. She says this is where she grew up, this is where she wants to continue to live, and this is where the Filipino community in Montreal started.
We have our Filipino Community Center at the heart of the borough. A lot of our businesses are found in the borough of Côte-des-Neiges NDG. From businesses to, a lot of our youth come to this part of the neighborhood for their social activities or their sports activities. So it's really where a lot of the community started from the first wave of immigration and migration in the 60s.
Valenzuela says she wants to improve housing affordability in the borough and make the streets safer for residents. As part of the younger generation, Valenzuela says she is also aware of the struggles of people her age in coping with the rising costs and lack of affordable homes.
The priority that my team and I have had from the very beginning of this campaign is the development of housing, the return to basic services that a municipality should be offering, such as, cleaner streets, picking up the garbage, making sure that trees are cut on time. And of course, security. So security when it comes to the security of our businesses, the security of our youth in the neighborhood.
30 years after the last separation referendum in 1995, Quebec's popular Parti Québécois has promised to call for another referendum if they win the general elections next year. But Valenzuela is not too keen on talks of Quebec separating from Canada, as she remembered how the 1995 referendum also split her family.
My family in 1995, a majority of my family lived in Montreal. And after the referendum in 1995, many of them left to Vancouver. So I've seen firsthand, the consequences or the risks of even a referendum being put on the table. It's going to be up to the population to decide after the provincial election who will be in power. And from there, we're going to have to see if we go and vote for a referendum. But personally, for me, I've seen how it separates families and how people decide to move forward after. And I've seen how it impacted our economy as well.
In her campaign, the 8-month pregnant candidate admits it is hard to go all in on her door knocking. She said she is only able to do 3 to 4 hours of knocking on doors to engage with residents. But she said it is an experience that will be worth sharing with her daughter in the future.
I'm not going to deny that it's definitely challenging at times, because if I was not pregnant at this moment, I'd probably be door knocking 8 hours a day. But it's been definitely an exciting adventure and something I can't wait to tell my daughter one day when she's here.
The municipal elections will be held on Sunday, November 2. Rowena Papasin for Patrol Abroad.
That's the latest on Patrol Abroad Plus. I'm Henry Umaga Diaz.